Hey everyone. I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite books. I meant to get on and do this video book report probably Monday. Really good at procrastinating. Should probably do a video on procrastination, but of course, save that for another day, right? So I wanted to talk about the Four Agreements. This book is by far one of my favorites, probably in the top five books. And I know that's saying a lot because I have some pretty important favorite books of mine, like Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil. Those are a couple. So this book has helped me a lot with controlling my emotions. You may have heard or seen studies about the most successful people being good at controlling their emotions, or just in control of their emotions, right? So it's not like something that they're consciously thinking about anymore. They just are. Now, this book has helped me with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna show you why. This is about basically our illusion that we're living in, and the reality that we see, the shared reality, society's reality, everything that we perceive together, and then our own individual realities, our own individual dreams, as this book will call it, or illusions that we're living in. Now, if that bothers you, fine. But this book is amazing. So basically, when it says the Four Agreements, it's talking about four beliefs, if you were to put it in those terms. If you were to get rid of all of your beliefs, all of them, all these crazy fixed beliefs that we adopt and hold on to throughout our lives, and replace them with these four agreements, four beliefs, or four golden rules, whatever you want to call them, then life is good. My goodness. I'll I'll shed some light on this and why it's so amazing after implementing more of this book. Now, I'm reading it again. It's really only my second or third time going through it again. Start to finish, taking some time this time. It's speaking to me in ways that it wasn't speaking to me before, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go through what the Four Agreements are, and a little description of those, and then you'll know why it could be so powerful, or why it is so powerful if you were to get rid of all of the crazy BS or belief systems and stick with just four simple rules to live by, or beliefs, agreements, right? It is an agreement. Every belief you have is an agreement. Think about it. You wouldn't have it if you didn't agree to have it. You have to decide, this is what I believe, in order to have that belief. So it's an agreement. You might be agreeing with yourself, but it's still an agreement. So the first one in here, be impeccable with your word. Now, this is much more than just being honest. This is yes, speak with integrity. That's the first line it says right here. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Now, I can go into that one line quite a bit more, but I want to keep this video kind of short. So avoid using the word to speak against yourself or gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So I've talked about this before, but the word is everything spoken. Our word, every word we speak is a powerful declaration. We're commanding the very matter that makes up everything. We're commanding it with our words and our declarations and our extremely powerful thought frequencies. So our thought frequencies are obviously attached to what we're thinking, and the words we're speaking are a reflection of what we're thinking. And those go back to our beliefs. So how powerful to restructure your beliefs and simplify them, and be able to control the words that you're being and speaking, and declaring for things to manifest. The second one, don't take anything personally. This is huge to me. This is possibly the biggest one that helps for me to just get through things. I used to take everything personal. I'd just be like, my gosh, they don't like me, or I must have done something wrong, or like I would just all of a sudden go into this loop. I don't take things personally anymore. Not like I used to, anyways. This book goes into detail about it. Like, even if someone tries to kill you, don't take it personal. It had nothing to do with you. It was their actions. Someone has tried to kill me, and I literally did not take it personal. It's a reflection of his own misery, person who attacked me. I don't take it personal. Still, to this day, especially to this day, I don't take it personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. I've spoken about this too. You don't need to be a victim of your circumstances. And if you take everything personally, you sure as hell will be. The third one, this one's great too. Oh my gosh, I used to struggle with this so badly. Don't make assumptions. I don't want to speak for others, but I used to go around making assumptions about everything. And just assuming why someone was treating me a certain way, assuming why they said certain things. Oh, that post must have had, did that have something to do with me? Like, just assuming things that, would even tie right in with taking it personally. So I make an assumption and then take it personally, and it's all freaking illusion, right? So this book is amazing, guys. Go pick it up if you don't have it. The Four Agreements. Someone very close to me, I met in an intensive training years ago, gave me this book, and it took me a while before I got to it. I don't think I was quite ready, and it's kind of interesting to me. I was reading this book a couple years ago when we first visited Chandler, Arizona. My mother and father-in-law graciously rented a beautiful Airbnb for the family to vacation to for a few days, and take a load off. And there was a pool, and it was amazing. And Randy and I had decided then, like, this is a great place. This is a great area. I didn't even finish reading the book then. We ended up, it was like a year later, we decided to buy a house and move to Chandler, same place. And I picked up the book again and finished reading it. And now I'm reading it again, and it's, like I said, speaking a whole new set of volumes to me. Don't make assumptions is huge, because you don't know why people are doing anything. You can't assume. How could you possibly assume why others are doing things? You don't even know why you're doing things half the time, probably. And if you do, good. It means you're aware. If you don't, become aware. It'll change your life. So find the courage to ask questions and express what you really want, rather than assuming and jumping to conclusions. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. I agree. Assumptions used to just kill me. They were just awful. I was constantly jumping to conclusions and making assumptions about all kinds of shit that is really none of my business to begin with. The last one, and this one almost could be the first one. I don't think you could put these in any order. All four are so equally amazing. Always do your best. Now, my oldest brother imprinted this in me